So what I would recommend to everybody who's just starting working out, they're in their first beginning couple of weeks, I'd recommend to initially build a mind-muscle connection with as many muscles as you possibly can. And if you don't know what a mind-muscle connection is, a mind-muscle connection is essentially, if let's say I was to do a bicep curl, I would do a bicep curl, I would feel it in the muscle, I'd feel the muscle working, I wouldn't just be moving my arm up and down, and I'd be able to also flex it like that as well without having to, you know, flex it how people normally flex it, I guess. So I would recommend to build the mind muscle connection with your muscles. For me personally, it was the hardest to build the mind muscle connection with my chest and my back. Chest, back, and quads, but mostly chest and back, specifically chest. For chest, the only thing that worked for me was I take a plate, 25-pound plate is what I used. Put it between my hands like this. I did this, did 3 sets of this before every chest day. And I would squeeze that, and I would just do reps of that, and I would squeeze them together as hard as I can, and you would feel it like inside your breast, and that was the only. And doing 3 sets of that for like 3 weeks straight, that was how I was able to build a mind muscle connection with my chest. For my biceps, I did preacher curls, super lightweight. Like normally, let's say I would use like 12.5s. I would switch over to the 7.5s, go do preacher curls, max out as hard as I can while holding my bicep like this so I can feel the muscle go up and down and retract as I move my arm up and down. I did that for my triceps as well. I did a similar thing. I'll do one arm tricep pushdowns, and I would just hold my tricep like this, or I'll hold my tricep like this while I did the tricep pushdowns. And that way I was able to really feel what I was doing. Again, you got to go really light. You got to go really light if you're trying to build a mind muscle connection. But, and if you're going really light, if you're doing like 30 reps, it's going to be pretty hard to build muscles. So I would say just focus on the mind muscle connection. Focus on two things when you're starting to work out in your first few months, couple months, 2 months. Form, mind muscle connection. If you got those two right, the rest of your fitness journey is going to go super smoothly, and you will make a shit ton of progress if you just focus on that at the beginning. For my back, what I did, just I'm going to turn to the side again for you guys so you can see. For my back, what you guys got to do is forget about bending the arm because you bend to do a row like that. Forget about bending the arm. Just feel the back pulling your arm back. Feel what that feels like, right? And then for the calves, make sure you're on a ledge like 2 inches off the ground, and do your calf raises on the ledge, and make your heel touch the lower part of the ground, and make the front of your foot be on the ledge. That way you're getting extra range of motion for your calf. Again, go super slow. I recommend adding no weight to that at all. Um, for your quads, I think the best thing you could do is do quad extensions. Go super light and assist yourself because there's like a counterweight on that kind of machine, or there's like a handle that you can hold that that would be to adjust the machine to fit your leg. I would just recommend pushing that up, or pulling that rather. You'd be pulling it so you can assist yourself, get as many reps as you possibly can. Let's say you can get 12 reps maximum. Get those 12 reps out, and then just help you aid yourself get another 6. Really push yourself so you're going past failure, so you can build that mind muscle connection. For hamstring curls, same thing. To build your hamstrings, I was able to build a really strong mind muscle connection with my hamstrings, like a similar one to the strength that I have with my bicep. Um, so you're doing hamstring curls, go to absolute failure, go light, and then push up the counterweight to assist yourself to get another 6 more reps. And really squeeze. And all of these, when you're building mind muscle connection, you have to squeeze at the end of the rep. And okay, so you might be thinking, what does building a mind muscle connection, what does that actually do for you? What is the huge hype around building a mind muscle connection? What that does for you, I've just started raining. What that does for you, that gives you huge flexibility and huge freedoms in regards to you building your program. So let's say you see an exercise on Instagram, right? And that exercise looks like it would be really good at hitting your back, for example. You can now go ahead and try that exercise as a competent human being and not just like doing the exercise because it should be for your back. You're no longer doing um, lat pull downs because you heard that they were supposed to hit your back. You're no longer doing that because you heard something or because they're supposed to be. You're now doing the exercises that you feel work the most because everybody's different. Okay, you guys need to understand that everybody's different. There are some of my friends, that I work out with, they swear by certain exercises, but when I do them, they feel super average. So exercises are different and depending on how well you feel them for everybody. So be really picky and choosy when you're choosing what kind of exercises to add to your program. It all the only thing in the world that matters when you're making a program is what is obviously you have an exercise for each and every muscle in the human body, but also so all the exercises that you have in your program directly hit what you want to hit, and you could feel that. You're not just doing a pullover because you heard it was supposed to hit your lats, even though you're not feeling it in your lats. Because if you're not feeling it in your lats, it's not going to be nearly as effective as if you're doing um, another exercise that hits the lats, but you feel it in the lats really, really well. So make sure you guys are doing exercises that you actually feel, and the only way to do that is to initially build a mind-muscle connection. That's it.